Well,
Right, hold on, let me pull up my notes.
I'm gonna just start with this. What is this week? Was this week 7?
Week 8.
Week 8 of the NFL season. After fucking week 7, Broncos Giants.
Oh,
It was so refreshing to watch a Broncos game where I wasn't pulling my hair out, stressed, worried, just played a complete game against the Cowboys in week 8. And
Talk
it was
about-
relaxing.
talk about just all around well football. Offense was firing on all cylinders. Defense was playing lights out ball, other than the rushing attack, but you got to give colors to Javonte. This was a revenge game for him.
He had a good game.
He did. 2 touchdowns on the day.
So did both of our running backs.
RJ Harvey with 3 total TDs.
Yep.
Not to mention
JK had 100+ yards.
JK did. I have him on my fantasy. He got me 15.
Yep.
But I mean, 44-24. That last-minute touchdown doesn't count. A lot of our starters were out of the game.
Yeah.
But just talk about a total annihilation of a football game.
Great game.
And just it's a big sigh of relief for Broncos country because we've been hearing the narrative. It reminds me a lot of when Tebow was here. You know, he didn't play for 3 fucking quarters. And then all of a sudden, the fourth quarter, everyone was on their feet.
That is
Everyone's
true.
alive.
That's very true.
I saw this one video. This guy was saying that Bo Nix is a mixture between Elway and Tebow. And I didn't hear it at first, but then he kind of started explaining, you know, Elway had a lot of late fourth quarter comebacks too.
He did. I was listening to The Fan today too, and through 25 games, John Elway won 16 games. Bo Nix has now played 25 games and has won 16 games.
16-9. That's pretty cool.
It's crazy. I was born when Elway played, but like barely. So obviously I've seen the highlights and stuff, but like I wasn't around it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I hear a lot of like the older generation, like our parents' generation and stuff, comparing Bo to like a young Elway.
That's what my mom said. Literally during the Giants comeback
Yeah.
win, she was saying, this is like Elway all over again, a comeback kid.
Yeah, it's good company to be in, dude.
It really is. And we won't spend most of this time talking about Broncos, even though we are
I'll do what I
fans.
want.
When I want. I definitely say that we were at a bar down in Denver, and I just remember Ryan looking at me saying, we have a franchise quarterback. Because there was a lot of speculation. Jeez, I can't even talk. Speculation. Last year with, can this kid play? Is he another Drew Lock? Is he another Paxton Lynch? You know, we just didn't want to get our hopes up too high. But then once he started kind of firing all cylinders last year, his deep ball looked a lot better, especially in this game. Yeah. The first, I can't remember the exact number, but they did from weeks 1 to 7. And Bo Nix with a 20-plus yard air raid pass, I think he completed, and granted this is both receiver and quarterback air, it was like he completed 7 out of 38 passes. Deep ball.
The thing about Bo that I'm noticing that seems to be a tendency, he did the same thing last year, was he was much better in the second half of the year last year.
Oh, 100%.
Which isn't ideal, but you would take that over the other way around. Because, like, let's say the Colts kind of start to drop off towards the end of the season. They kind of come back to reality, you know?
Danny Dimes starts being Danny Dimes.
Like, it does suck that a lot of our games, the Eagles, the Giants, like, we're pulling our hair out for 3 quarters, stressing, and then the fourth quarter comes around, we finally get it together. It's not ideal, but it's so much better to have it like that than the other way around.
The one thing I will say about the Broncos that does piss me off more than anything, we play up to our opponent's level, but we also play down to our opponent's level. The Jets game was a perfect example of that. I'll give them credit, though, you know, or I'll give them the fact that you traveled, you played Monday Night Football, and then you traveled to Philadelphia, and then you went from Philadelphia straight to London. It's a lot of travel time on a team.
It is a lot, but there's no excuse for how that Jets game went.
It's in the past.
And it carried over into the Giants game even, which was brutal. But it's in the past, you know, And we're 6-2, sitting atop the AFC West, baby.
2015, I saw this other post the other day where it was the Patriots, Colts, Steelers, Broncos in 2015 were on top of their division. And 10 years later, the Steelers, Colts, Patriots, and Broncos are all sitting at the top of their division. Hey!
Sorry.
But it's nice to see the Chargers are still the Chargers. And it's
They'll
nice.
always be just the Chargers.
Just the Chargers. They're the only team in NFL history to have the number 1 defense and number 1 offense and not make the playoffs. How do you do that?
Good. Hate them.
But then again, and me and my wife, we had this conversation earlier. No matter if the Broncos make the playoffs and the Chiefs make the playoffs, whenever Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid are still together, it still scares the shit out of me.
It always will.
No matter what.
I am not overlooking the Chiefs whatsoever.
No.
I think
They had a couple ugly losses this year.
I think that the division, it's a coin flip on who's going to win it. And the other team will be a wild card team. It's a coin flip.
It's kind of like a scenario last year with the Lions and the Vikings. Exactly. It's going to come down to who has more division wins and who has the better record.
But so far, we've both lost to the Chargers, which is big.
Yeah, that is big.
We have to at least split games with the Chiefs and then sweep.
I'm gonna double down on it. And you know what? Come at me if this doesn't happen. I think we're gonna sweep them this year. I think out of every game, you go back to the 2023 season with Wilson when we finally beat them.
Yeah,
that was a complete game. And then we go into last year where we lost on a bullshit chip-ass field goal.
We did, but then we played their backups.
I know.
We played
and I'm not going to say that was an annihilation. It was a gimme game.
Yeah.
But I think we can sweep them this year. Because every time we go into Arrowhead, everyone's always saying Broncos are going to lose. We always play a good game over there.
We do. It will be challenging. You will need to play a game like you just played against the Dallas Cowboys.
Offense, defense, and special teams.
In both games.
Yes.
I think you'll have a little more just luck on your side, home field advantage when it's in Denver, but when it's in Kansas City,
you have to play smart football. In the first half of the year, we've been doing a lot of dumb penalties, offsides, offensive holding, Bo Nix getting too uncomfortable in the pocket and making poor decision. Penalties,
he just needs to set his feet sometimes.
He did do that yesterday. You saw it in the first drive when he threw that pick to the Cowboys. As soon as that happened, I don't know if Sean talked to him over on the sideline, but he got calm and collective, and he was just playing smart football. We weren't finding a way to win that game. We wanted to win that game.
Yeah, finally. All right. Well, should we get off the Broncos talk? Because I'll sit here and talk Broncos for 2 hours.
I think we do. I think we got to address the big one in the room. Former Jets center.
Nick Mangold.
He passed away. We don't know what from, but.
And Doug Martin last week. The Muscle Hamsty. R.I.P. Dogs.
There was another Tampa Bay Buccaneer not too long ago.
A couple of years ago?
Was it a couple of years ago?
Are you talking Vincent Jackson?
I thought there was 3 from that team that passed.
I don't know.
But anyway, just
condolences
to the fan base and the families. That's never good to hear. He was too young.
Yeah.
And in other news, the New York Giants, their muscle hamster.
Not the Scat Pack.
He was on my fantasy teams.
It is brutal.
I think he's going to be fine. Because it wasn't a knee injury. Ankle injury
was a dislocated ankle, I believe, it looked like his leg snapped.
It did. I watched the video you sent.
It looked like his leg snapped. But he got tackled on a hip drop tackle, which the NFL is supposed to penalize a defensive player for when they tackle him like that. Got hip dropped, foot got caught under like that, and you just hate to see it, dude. Like, even after all the rookie Giants and Broncos beef last week, dude, he was a rookie. He was balling. Mm-hmm. He was a later round pick that was a little overlooked, and he was balling.
And, not just for him, but just the team, because he was an energy.
He was like the heart and soul of that team.
And thank the Lord that they got Jackson Dart starting over there, because maybe he can keep that rolling for him. I don't hate the Giants.
I'm rooting for the Giants.
I am too.
I got no ill will against the Giants. I would like to see different teams be good.
100%. And but no one else got hurt this week. But there was a couple of upsets.
Yes.
That let's start with who would have thought the Dolphins would have been beaten belt to ass on the Falcons, 34-10.
Yeah, that's a huge game. It's like the Michael Jordan flu game for Tua. It was the Tua pink eye game, dude. He got a little too close to the sun, or the dark star. The dark star. Got a little too close to the dark star night before the game, got some pink eye, and had himself a flu game, balled out.
I think Mike McDaniels, that was the Chargers game was definitely, hey, we need to try and win this one. But this one was a statement win saying,
That's him trying to keep his job.
Yeah, just like Dable over in New York, you have to win the must-win games. If you don't win those, you're gone.
Yeah, you got to go. Another big one for me that I did not see coming. I'm on DraftKings yesterday. I have Lamar on my fantasy team. Lamar's out, right? So the Bears are playing the Ravens, and the Ravens are favored to win the game. I'm looking at DraftKings. I go, this is free money. I'm going to take the Bears money line. This is free money. No, Caleb Williams is ass. He
Dog
sucks.
water.
He's shit from a butt.
Vampire.
And he's not good. Bo Nix, next level.
I think the Ravens, that's another team, because not that out of the Ravens organization it's been word, but I know a lot of fans are starting to get fed up with John Harbaugh, because you look at the years between, hear me out, you look at the years after Flacco won the Super Bowl in 2020. There's something just about him that I love. After he won the Super Bowl in 2012, they didn't really make a lot of noise until his later years, and then they drafted Lamar. Now, I'm not saying that he's not coaching good football, because Lamar's got 2 MVPs, should have 3. I'm saying when you have a good roster, like what he did with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed all those years, how do you not capitalize on that and make a deep playoff push? Lamar,
Bro, the AFC was stacked then, though.
I know.
You got to get through Big Ben in your division, and if you make it past that, you got Brady, you got Manning. Like, bro, that's tough.
I know. I'm just saying that was a statement win, I feel like, because of the injuries. And I'm not saying John Harbaugh's on the hot seat. I just know a lot of Ravens fans are kind of getting fed up with the inconsistent consistency.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Lamar just has to get back on the field is what it is. Yeah. They'll start winning games if he's on the
Derrick
field.
Henry, though. 2 touchdowns on the day. He did.
Game.
Finally.
Their backup, I don't know why they were starting that.
Grossman?
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, Rush.
Dude, the offense is built around Lamar Jackson, so if he goes
Mobile.
down and you bring a pocket passer in,
running,
you have to change the entire offense.
He's a pocket passer.
So I'm glad that they started that Tyler Huntley guy. He's been on their team in the past before, and he
knows the offense.
He made the Pro Bowl. Remember that year
Yes.
when Lamar got hurt
Yep.
and Tyler Huntley made the Pro Bowl? Bro, it just doesn't make sense to me. And they won. So
and they did it in fashion too. The Bears, I got to give them credit. Ben Johnson has been doing a lot of good things over in Chicago. For one, I'll say this now. I have been a day one Caleb Williams hater. You can ask him. I have never liked him, but he has been playing good football. You just got outdueled. You did.
I mean, yeah, we haven't seen a lot from Jaden this year. Obviously, he's really good, but Drake May and Bo.
Oh, man.
Drake May and Bo and Jaden are all pretty damn good.
And I think out of that rookie class, because you had May, Williams, Bo,
J.J.
McCarthy, and Penix.
Yeah.
And Penix and McCarthy are fighting for last place.
Yeah, I mean, Penix hasn't looked horrible.
But he hasn't looked good.
Yeah. He has a good roster.
He's got an amazing roster.
I
guarantee it. I'd put my money on if you put Bo Nix on the Atlanta Falcons.
Or Drake May.
Or even Caleb.
Yeah.
I think Penix is having –
I don't trust lefty quarterbacks.
I don't either.
It's Steve Young.
Tua.
Steve Young. And I guess Mike Vick to a point, but, you got to be a righty.
Yeah. There's something about him. And then you got the New York Jets finally got their first win of the year, snuck one past the Joe Flacco Cincinnati Bengals.
And the Bengals, that whole game looked like they were going to win by a large margin.
Last-minute touchdown.
Large margin.
Did you see the play? Brees Hall running around to the outside and tiptoed pass to the tight end.
Yep. It's about time he had a decent game, bro.
I
feel bad for Brees Hall fantasy owners.
I don't. They finally had a good game. And
well, they finally had a good game, but, bro, people were probably taking him in, like, the second round.
I did think about it.
He was there. I took Brian Thomas Jr., and I think I'd rather have anybody else.
I took Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that should have been the pick.
Yep. And what do we have? The Texans. I had the 49ers taking that game.
So did I.
Because I thought Return of the Mac was
I.
there. But C.J. Stroud finally figured out how to play football again.
Yeah, they're hot, and they got the Broncos coming to town. That could be a trap game because I bet the Broncos will be favored in that game. It's a trap type game for the Broncos.
What's the Texans record?
I think they maybe are 4 and what would they be? 4-3, 4-4. I don't know if they've had a bye week yet.
I think they have. Hold on. I don't think it's a trap game. I think for the Broncos, we've been playing good teams. I think the one trap game that we had and we squeaked by, it was the Jets game.
Yeah, dude. That one was scary. I was worried that game.
Ooh, Texans 3-4.
3-4, dude.
Jaguars are 4-3, and then Colts sitting on top.
Yeah, the Texans, bro, do not take them lightly.
No. They're a good football team. They're banged up.
They are
hurt.
banged up.
Well, you have Tank Dell
No Joe
still
Mixon.
out. No Joe Mixon. An old, and it pains me to even say it, but an old, washed-up Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
You have C.J. Stroud. I wouldn't say he's fighting for his life.
Isn't Nico Collins hurt too?
I think Nico Collins is hurt.
Yeah, they had this guy. His first name's like Xavier somebody, dude. He was balling yesterday. He got like 2 touchdowns. I was watching that game on Red Zone.
He was hurt for the game. He was ruled out with a concussion.
Okay, so he'll be back next week. I don't know if Pat's going to be back next week. I think
they did take him out in the middle of the third.
I think he pinched a nerve, they said, in his arm. So, like,
well, they got those 2 rookie wideouts from Iowa State.
He probably won't practice until
Thursday,
and then he'll come into the game questionable. My advice, just don't play. We need you, dog.
I'd rather have him going into
I'd rather
divisional.
Scream at Riley Moss on the TV.
Hey, I got to pick a bone with you. You're saying that we need to bench Riley Moss. We need to get rid of him.
I think you should start the kid that you drafted in the first round.
I agree, and move Riley Moss to the slot. Because you saw that Riley Moss can guard CeeDee Lamb.
I think Jaquan McMillan is pretty good, though, too. I think he's
we
really
have a
good in the
DB
slot.
room. We do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Riley
you
Moss.
just got a choice to make right now because Jaquan McMillan is in a contract year. So if we're going to trade people like we keep saying we're going to be, I think you trade Riley, re-sign McMillan, keep Jade, who you just drafted in the first round. Like, bro, Riley Moss will never have this high a draft stock ever again. I promise you.
Do you remember that one trade I told you about? I think we go to the Cleveland Browns, knock on their door, and try and trade Riley Moss and a second-round pick for Denzel Ward. Maybe swap a couple fourths.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate it.
I think Denzel's better. I think he's better than Moss.
Duh.
But I will say this. 4 days ago, Broncos cornerback Riley Moss has allowed the lowest completion percentage, 39.1, of any defensive back this season. Moss, 25, has also had 5 pass defenses in 7 games, just 3 shy of a career high he set in 2024 and 8.
I think the hate is forced. I think that you just see him a lot because people don't throw the ball at Pat.
Why do you think the hate's forced?
Well, no. You know what I mean? It's because...
No, I don't. Say it.
You know why.
Is it for a certain complexion?
He needs to hit the tanning bed.
Well, there's a reason why he wears a white shirt.
No, I think the hate's forced because people aren't throwing the ball at Pat Surtain, dude. You're not going to do it. So,
no, they're not. I mean, he's a reigning defensive
Riley
player.
Moss gets thrown at constantly. He's always on your screen.
Mm-hmm. Well, and did you see yesterday during the game the 3 plays in a row, or there's the 3-play time span, And 2 out of those 3 plays were a pass interference, and they were both on Moss. And then later on that drive, there was another flag, and the camera just panned right to Riley Moss, but it wasn't even on him.
Yeah. I mean, dude, he gets a lot of crazy calls. You know what I mean? Like,
He does.
We almost lost to the Giants last week because of it. Bro, they got the ball on, the 1 yard line, Jackson Dart.
But
luckily,
even then, that
was a
call
BS call.
was a BS call.
It was, but he got it. And he got back-to-back against CD.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and he was guarding George Pickens when Surtain went out.
yeah, he had to.
So
the hate is forced, but I do see him get cooked sometimes.
I do too. And don't get me wrong, everyone in their young career, because he's only third year.
Yeah, he's 25?
25 years old. Younger
than me. Anyways.
Well, coming up on the schedule next, let's take a look at. We got Chiefs and Commanders tonight. That's the end of week 8.
Marcus Mariota's playing QB. That's an easy Chiefs dub. Is it in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Chiefs dub.
But then again, the Commanders also are trying to keep their season alive. But
Not
I know.
I have to start Marcus Mariota in fantasy this week.
Good luck.
Cooked.
Cole has 4 guys playing tonight.
Yeah, I'm cooked.
2-2. But we'll start with the weeks or week 9 coming up. We got Thursday night football, Ravens Dolphins, both banged up.
They need to flex that game out.
I think so too. But
I don't want to watch it.
I don't either.
I will.
You think Al Michaels really wants to call another shitty Thursday night football game? He's probably punching air knowing Chris Collinsworth still has Sunday night.
Recovering pink eye Tua versus Tyler Huntley.
Possibly Lamar coming back.
I pray to Jesus Christ.
I'm taking the Ravens.
Either way.
I'm taking Ravens.
Yep.
49ers at Giants.
Give me the Niners.
I'm going to double down with you. Give me the Niners. Chargers at Nashville.
Nashville.
Titans.
The Tennessee Titans.
They're in Nashville.
Chargers versus the Titans. Give me the Chargers.
Here's a good one, just for divisional purposes. Vikings at Lions.
Lions.
Give me the Lions. Falcons at Patriots.
Patriots.
Here's a good.
That might be a good game. Is Penix going to play, though? Because Kirk started this week.
I think.
If Penix plays, that's a good game.
That's why the Falcons lost. I'm going to backtrack. That's why they lost.
They lost because of Kirk.
Yes. I'm gonna take the Patriots just because I think that's an easy win for.
Is it in New England?
In New England.
Yeah, give me the Patriots.
Colts at Pittsburgh. I will say the 2 losses that
Steelers looked bad yesterday.
They did, but
their
maybe
uniforms
then again,
looked even worse.
Maybe then again, Rodgers might have been in his head a little bit, playing his old team, his QB that took over for him. I don't know. It's in Pittsburgh. I could see the Colts again. The only loss that they had this year was to the Rams, and it was very, very close. But a lot of the games that they have played against playoff teams have been close.
I don't know about this game, man.
I'm going to take the Colts just because, of course, it's the easy one.
I'll take the Steelers.
Okay. Broncos at Texans. I'm taking the Broncos.
Yeah, give me Denver.
Chicago at Cincinnati.
I
don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I'll get spicy with it. Give me the Joe Flacco-led Cincinnati Bengals.
Both of these teams need a win in a big way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in Cincinnati?
In Cincinnati.
Man. Yeah, give me the Bengals.
Carolina at Packers.
Packers.
Saints at Rams. Give me the
Rams.
Jaguars at Raiders. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, Geno sucks. Give me the Jags.
Jags haven't been playing good ball lately, but
No, they
I'll
haven't.
still that should be a good confident
Geno
win.
is bad.
And you know, right now, because of the playoff, the standings right now, technically the Chiefs are the odd man out when it comes to the top 7
Oh
teams.
yeah, you said that yesterday because the Jags beat them.
Jags beat them. So let's hope they keep winning.
Yeah.
Here's a good game, and in my opinion, should be flexed to Sunday Night Football. Give me the Chiefs at Buffalo. I'm taking the Bills.
Man. Chiefs at Buffalo, dude.
Josh Allen, I think he's playing for more than just a win today or that game.
I want the Bills to win.
I think they're going to win. The Chiefs have not been playing good football. They've been finding ways to win.
Man, that's not the Sunday night game.
No,
that's a 2 p.m. game.
Well, yeah, wait till you hear the Sunday night game.
Hold on. All right, I'm going to take the Bills just because I want them to, but my gut tells me to take the Chiefs.
My gut says the Bills. Just because the past couple season games, not playoffs, I'm not talking playoffs, Josh Allen has gotten the bigger laugh when it comes to in-season games.
But then the playoffs, Patty.
And it's at Buffalo.
All right. Yeah, I'll take Buffalo, but
I get it.
maybe just take the over on that
Your
one.
Sunday night. Do you want to hear Monday night before Sunday night? Because it's going to piss you off.
No,
even
give me
more.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, you got Seahawks at Commanders.
Good God. It'll probably be a good game.
If Jaden Daniels comes back, it'll be a great game.
It's in DC.
In DC.
Man. Give me Seattle.
I'm taking Seattle. And then to cap off the week, Monday night, you got Arizona at Dallas.
Good Lord. Yeah, give me the Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
I think the Raiders should trade for Kyler Murray. I think his time in AZ is done.
I never was a believer in Kyler Murray. I thought he should have gone to the MLB.
I just love mobile quarterbacks. I
do too.
wanted it to work out
I
so
do too.
bad.
Lamar, I love Lamar.
He looked pretty good when he had DeAndre Hopkins and stuff. Like, bro, remember that year? Didn't they go like 10-0?
7-0. They went 7-0, won 7 straight, and they were number 1 in the NFC.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they dropped like 5.
I know.
5.
Yeah, that's ugly. If you are listening to this, you should make a parlay of all the picks we just did. And if
You will win
hits,
nothing.
If it hits, you have to Venmo us each.
50% of the earnings.
Well, then we'd get the whole bet.
Each.
Wait. I get 50 and you get 50?
Yeah.
If they win?
Well, yeah. They're 50. They get 50, and then we get 50-50. So we split the 50. So then we get 25.
Your math ain't mathing, dog. We get
No.
25
Listen to
each.
me. Listen to me. Exactly.
They
Half.
get 50.
Same, but different.
Oh, my God. You never been a numbers guy.
Wasn't good at English either.
Okay.
I think with this upcoming week too, going with the standings with the rest of the season, it goes Colts, Patriots, Broncos, Steelers. Those are the top 4
Even
in the
after
AFC.
the Steelers lost?
Yep, Steelers are still there because the Ravens the Ravens won, but they only have 2 wins on the year, and then the Bengals lost and they only got 3 wins on the year, and then you got the Browns. So
Steelers are ahead of the Jags and the Chiefs.
but the Steelers are winning their division.
Oh.
So wild card right now, you would have
Gotcha.
after 4 Steelers, it's 5 Bills, and then 6
Oh, the Patriots are winning that division. That's
because the Patriots beat the Bills.
Crazy. That's crazy. Drake May.
Drake May. Well, that's what I was doing this last weekend. So with the AFC right here, 7-1 Indy, 6-2 New England, 6-2 Denver, 4-3 Pittsburgh, with a 5-2. Buffalo. Number 6 is the Chargers at 5-3, and then number 7, as of right now, is the 4-3 Jags. Let's go, Marcus Mariota.
Man, yeah, we need you, Marcus, in a big way tonight, dog.
Mm-hmm. And then going over to the NFC, you got the number 1 Packers at 5-1. I didn't see that one coming.
No.
Number 2 Philly at 6-2. Number 3 Tampa Bay at 6-2. Number 4 Seattle at 5-2. And then you got Detroit at 5-2. The Rams at 5-2. And then the Niners at 5-3. That is a close conference.
Yeah.
That is ridiculously close.
Man, it'll start to spread out. We're halfway through.
But then, like number 8, unlike the AFC where the Chiefs have the same record as the Jags, then you go over to the Chicago Bears at 8. They're a game behind. So they're not tied. They're 4-3. Carolina's 4-4, and then Dallas is 3-4. I don't know who's going to win the NFC, but if I were to put money on it, it's one of the top 3 teams. I would, in a perfect world, I would love to see Tampa Bay get the number 1 seed.
In my eyes, the NFC, it's the Lions or the Eagles. It's nobody else. I'm a huge Baker guy. Huge.
Oh, Baker.
Mike Evans.
Godwin's still iffy. But see, that's the thing. Okay, I'm glad you brought this up. With MVP right now, Baker Mayfield, in my eyes, is still not front runner, but top 3.
Yeah.
Right now, front runner. Front runner, it has to be Jared Goff. Jared Goff has been playing some lights out football.
He's balling. He's got also probably the best supporting cast.
And they're healthy.
They are healthy.
And, it really does kind of suck for them because last year the Vikings were good and they were fighting for the number 1 seed or the number 5 seed. And now this year they're in the same freaking boat.
Well, bro.
Number 1 seed and number 5 seed between them and the Packers.
What can you do? Who's your quarterback?
Jordan Love or Jared Goff.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, in my eyes, I'm picking Detroit because they at least have a surefire number 1 receiver.
Yeah, give me the Lions all day.
But I don't know. The NFC's up for grabs in my eyes. The AFC, I hate to admit it, unless if the Colts, I'm going to pull their schedule up real quick. Unless if the Colts drop a couple games.
I don't buy into this. They're going to come back to reality, bro. They will.
All right, here's their next couple games. After a dominating win over the Titans, Colts go to Pittsburgh and play the Steelers.
Yeah, I think I got that upset. Give me the Steelers.
8. I got the Colts winning 8-1, and then you have the Falcons going to Indianapolis. Give me the Colts.
Yeah, give me the Colts.
I think this is the one time where they lose a game. They travel to Arrowhead and play the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I think the Chiefs beat them, and then they have a divisional game with the Texans in Indy.
Yeah, give me the Colts.
Give me the Colts. Then they travel to Jacksonville and play the Jags. This one could be a scenario of a trap game.
Maybe.
Mind you, we have them at 2 losses on the year.
I'll have them at 3 by then.
Okay, so 2 to 3 losses. I see them winning, though,
I do
against
too.
the Jags. And then you travel. Now, this one could be a good one. You travel to Seattle and you play the Seahawks.
I like the Seahawks this year, bro.
Sam Darnold's the real deal, man.
He looks pretty good.
I
think I don't know if he's the real deal, but I think he can win you some games.
I think it's better than Geno was
during
during his stint.
Yeah.
It's
Geno was pretty decent Seattle.
And I think Darnold's 10 times better than him.
Yeah.
I think Darnold with this supporting cast too. Again, you got a good run game, good balance, you got a good receiver. I'll take the Seahawks.
Yeah, give me Seattle.
And then they have 49ers traveling to Indy.
Give me the Niners.
I'll take the Colts.
All right. I think Purdy will be fully healthy by then. If everybody can stay healthy, if Kittle can stay on the field, if Christian stays on the field.
All right.
They might even
like
have
your
Ayuk
mindset.
back by then and Persall.
If they have their team healthy,
give me the Niners.
Give me the Niners. But if it's the current Niners,
yeah,
give me the Colts. So then you have the Jags at Indy. I think the Colts.
Indy.
I think the Colts sweep them.
Yeah.
And then you finish off the year, you got Indianapolis traveling to Houston.
Yeah, I think that's the Colts again.
So we have a total of 4 losses on the year. 13-4. You're telling me that...
That might make them the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Well, and then you got Denver at 3, and then you got the Patriots at 4. Right now, normally, as Denver fans, we're always trying to figure out, okay, if this team loses and we win the next 3, we could sneak in as the 7th.
I still think that there's a strong, strong possibility that we are a wild card team.
Oh, 100%. When you're in a division with the Chargers and the Chiefs,
Yeah.
you have to be optimistic with,
Yeah.
hey, right now we're number 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the most crazy thing in the AFC that I could see happening is Joe Burrow comes back and the Bengals start winning some football games. They're sitting at 3-5.
He ain't coming back.
You don't think he's coming back? Turf toe? It's been a month and a half.
I thought they said he wouldn't be ready till like the playoffs.
Did they say?
I'm pretty sure, and they're not making the playoffs. He might as well just sit it out, dude. He's already had so many injuries in his career. Like, why rush back from this and miss time?
Joe Burrow on Bengals sideline without walking boot versus Jets. That was a day ago. So no walking boot. That is indication of, hey, maybe I do want to push back.
I think he's a competitor, though. I think he wants to be out there.
I think he does, too. I think, and I hate to even say it, I think Joe Burrow, if the Bengals don't take a page out of the Colts book and draft, go buy the owner, I don't remember his name, but if you can hear me right now, go protect Joe Burrow. Because you saw what happened to Andrew Luck. He got hit so many times, they forced him into an early retirement. He lost the love for the game. And I'm afraid that that's going to happen to our boy Joe Burrow over in Cincinnati.
That would be such a bummer, dude.
It would.
He's a generational talent.
Oh. I'm a firm believer Joe Burrow is one of the, if not the best football player in the NFL, because you saw what he did with that team, and then the moment he gets hurt, they're a bottom 5 team.
Garbage.
Traitor.
Yeah, no, he's top 3 quarterback in the NFL.
Easy. And anyone who were to say, oh, well, Joe Burrow doesn't play at an MVP level, go look at his stats last year.
He was the MVP last year.
He should have been MVP.
But all right. Well, how much time are we at here? Oh, yeah. 38, 34.
I think that's good right here, boss.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Give me a score prediction for the Broncos-Texans game.
In Houston, I'm going to go Broncos win 34-31. If Pat is out, I think they're going to be able to aerate the ball.
I think Broncos win 30-24.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.